Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joshua Mason here on this Walking With episode. Let's give you a 360. Good morning. All right. Let's see what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about recent events. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this in the near future where I'm walking with this new DJI mobile and a DJI Osmo, but you can get a little inside sneak peek of my life, deeper aspects of my life that I don't necessarily talk about when I'm preaching about superfood recipes and all kinds of other important stuff. But recently I fell really out of balance with my business and kind of let the business own me, let this movement own me. You know, I lost touch with the thing that got me here in the first place. The thing that allowed me to make a living doing what I love, being myself, was not trying to do I wasn't trying to do all those things. Everything I did in the beginning was done irrespective of whether I was going to make a living from it. It was done irrespective of if it was going to get a lot of views or hits, all right, my blog, etc. It was done because it was something that lived inside of me that had to come out. Like I didn't have a choice, it had to come out, right? So all of a sudden, things started getting bigger and started going on podcasts and speaking, and my YouTube channel started growing, and recently my homeostasis is, what kind of video can I make that's going to go viral or going to get a lot of hits, or what can I do that's going to be liked by so many people? And it's been this slow process of losing what it is. Hopefully I'm still recording here, of losing what it is that truly is important and truly makes me successful, you know? And it finally reached this breaking point. The past 3 days, I was just doing so many fucking mental gymnastics over what my business and the Detox dudes and what I'm doing, and every subject really, blog posts and YouTube videos. Give me a second here. Oh, I gotta go this way. And I started to feel really unclear about why I do what I do, what I'm doing, what my business is about, what this movement is about. And it's always clients who help me get back on the right track. It's always calls with clients, emails that come in that make me realize why I do what I do. I got involved in this because I love helping. I didn't get involved in this to make money, though now that I do make money from it, desire for money comes in all the fucking time. I have more money now than I ever have had in my life. It's not that much, but I worry more about money and think about it more than ever before. You know, it's so ironic. Wow, what are those things? Look at that. Interesting. Detox dude dies on camera due to poisonous berry. Alright. So, anyway, money is this very, very interesting thing that's tied up with safety for me. You know, because of my upbringing and the way I was brought up, money was always in scarcity, always in scarcity. And for me, money equals safety. Money equals like freedom. It equals not having to be a slave. And all those things are real, but the truth is that there's a level of safety that we must cultivate inside that is there irrespective of funds, irrespective of external situation. And a lot of the wealthiest people I know are also the most terrified about losing their wealth, terrified about not being safe, terrified about the government trying to take their wealth or take their life or take their health. So wealth really doesn't equal safety, right? It can help us make us feel safer, and it's really nice to have enough money to do what you want when you want. But the truth is, and I'm working on this intensely right now, this theme is coming up very intensely in my life, is retraining the mind, the brain, and the body to feel safe, irrespective of how much money's in the bank account, you know? So, I really got out of balance. It's been a few months, cooking for a few months, but it came to a boiling point. I just had this 3-day period of time. It was right after that vegan video was released. It had nothing to do with the results of the vegan video. In fact, I'll make a response video to that video just because it got fucking hundreds of comments and a lot of heated comments. You know, so I don't want any of you vegans out there thinking that you've led to my breakdown. No, I mean, a lot of the vegans made some valid points and it's stupid to even call them vegans and put them in that category because I don't believe in any of that bullshit. But, it just seemed like a lot of people who are vegan are very, very gung-ho and take this shit personally, So, anyway. Out of balance, right? Caring about the stupid shit. Caring about views. Caring about followers. Caring about all of the metrics and numbers and money and all of this stuff that I get locked into. It's like there's two different pathways we can take. One pathway is like fixating on the numbers and the metrics and all of these digital pings that spike our dopamine. And it's almost like we can go through life. I experienced it recently. Just totally going through life as a puppet, being a slave to good things making me feel good and energized, bad things making me feel shitty, and just being like, boom, one way, boom, the other way. Got a new client, great. Lost a client, I didn't lose a client, but didn't get this one client, or just all of this shit, or got a text, text from people, and I don't even know what do I get excited about? It's like all these things that are seemingly important, You know, waking up and like anxiously awaiting the text messages that come in. What the fuck? These texts are always from the same people. I've never been more excited after reading a text. The excitement is always up until I turn on my phone. It's just like this like, oh, I wonder what's in store for me today. I wonder if, you know, Jennifer Aniston texted me today. I made a joke to that in another video in case you haven't seen it. But it's just this bizarre hijacking it fucking works. It fucking works. I was watching it happen. Let me be more clear with what was happening. For weeks, I would just wake up and have this, just being a puppet, checking my cell phone, reacting to the cell phone messages, then going to email, reacting to emails, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. My whole day was dependent on the results of the world, the results of the outside. And not having that inner center, that flow, that harmony that I feel right now, because I really sat with myself last night. I actually cried too. And remembered why it is that I do what I do. Remembered what it is that got me here in the first place. I can't lose that jewel. I can't lose that jewel of authenticity and try and spin into this other world that other people live. It's not for me. It hurts me when I do that. So yeah, basically just being a puppet, thinking all of these things are so important, judging my worth based on results. And it's fucking exhausting, and it hijacks me, and it gets to the point where I'm thinking about this shit in my sleep. It's like my dreams are associated with followers and subscribers and emails and results, and it's just like I'm caught in this fucking whirlwind. I lose my center. The business owns me. I become a puppet. And I guess that's one of the challenges, really. I just want to sincerely say this, that, you know, people may look at my life. I really don't know what the fuck how people think of me or think about me. I really don't know. But I imagine some people are like, oh, this dude's living the life. He has a YouTube channel and he makes a living doing what he loves. Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but let me tell you something. Being an entrepreneur and trying to make a living in your own business, it's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. So much stress. If you really care about it, if you really want it to breathe and live and thrive, it's fucking hard. So, anyway, you know, I finally got to this point. We got some golfers here. I don't know if I ever told you, but I golfed in high school. I was also a caddy at a country club for basically 3 years. Made really good money being a caddy, but I was a slave. Have a lot of caddy stories. Maybe on one of these walks I'll give you a caddy story. On some other videos, I already made the videos, by the way, but Colin is editing them. I talk about some ayahuasca stories and a couple other stories. So we're going to get more into my personal life on these videos, these walking with videos. think that's Berkeley Country Club. Let's see if he makes this putt. Let's see. Ah. Now he missed the putt. I like being respectful to golfers, keeping my voice down. Beautiful game. Okay, so what else do I want to talk about on this video? Yeah, mainly this is a therapy session for me, so thank you for listening. Just really, really out of balance, lost touch with what I'm about. You know what I would love? I would love if you could tell me why it is that you follow me. A lot of times I get lost in this bullshit story of like, see, I'm not a health expert, okay? I don't really know truly any real health experts. Like, for every one supplement I talk about, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of research that could be done on that one herb. And then for every herb, there's one compound within the herb that can be researched for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and mastered, and so many different fucking spiritual, energetic, physical, biochemical components to every fucking compound within that herb. And I recommend hundreds of different herbs, hundreds of different supplements, all mixed together. It's like, do I really know what the fuck I'm doing? Look, I consider myself to really be able to help people when it comes to their health. I really, truly do. Okay? In massive, massive ways. But do I know what the fuck I'm talking about? I really don't know. I really don't know if I do. So, if I get caught in this illusion that I'm some sort of expert, you know, so if you take the gotu kola with this herb and then the synergistic effects will, I mean, do we really know what the fuck's gonna happen when someone takes an herb? Do we really know? So, I don't know, just being okay with the fact that I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's working, it's helping, it changed my life. I get it, okay? I'm not trying to say that... I'm not trying to say you should unsubscribe from me, okay? Or that I don't know anything. But when put into perspective, the magnitude of knowledge on this planet and the amount that we don't know, it's just like I'm in my infancy stages. I'll forever be in my infancy stages of true knowledge. And then it's like, and then I beg the question of like, okay, I know dudes, like Daniel Vitalis, he's a dude who I respect immensely, you know? And he really knows his shit on with a lot of different things about the world, and he's just amazing. He's fucking amazing, and he makes me silly. You know, he makes me feel silly sometimes, just the amount of knowledge that he knows, the amount of stuff that he knows. Granted, had I gone to him when I was dying, he couldn't have helped me. So it's really not just about raw knowledge, it's about the adaptation and the orchestration and the flow and the rhythm of knowledge, where it's used and how it's done and the context. It's not just about pure knowledge, but in any case, the dude is fucking badass as far as his knowledge. It's amazing. It's beautiful to watch him speak. You know, and even him, I feel like he's only scratching the surface. Because with knowledge, there's so many facets. We use these words, these fancy words with compounds, and we say the name of the chemical and how it interacts with the body and what it's good for. But we created that language. Humans created that word, dopamine, flavonoid. We created that. We labeled that. What is it really? What is it really underneath the word? What is the massive mystery of that thing that we call vitamin C? What is it actually on this planet? What has the divine intended it for? And is sorry guys, ripped my microphone out in that passion. And is it physical in nature? Is its effects physical in nature? Or are its effects energetic? Or is it both? So, back to the point here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I would love if you could leave a comment and remind me why it is that I do what I do. Tell me why you follow me. Why you watch my stuff. What it means for you. Has it helped you? Just give me some juice. Give me something. I need that feedback system. It always helps me when people reflect at me why it is they follow me, because then I can continue being more raw, more authentic, and more real instead of trying to be a fucking health guru. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we have naturally come to the conclusion of this video. Thanks for listening to me. This video did more for me than it did for you. I can assure you that. Alrighty, peace.